Oh, that
Was
was
it okay?
Yeah, that was very good.
Okay.
I love the tunes.
yeah, it was very nice.
Because these lovely people, the people who make up the Mystic Four, haven't seen that before, and the Mystic Four are Dragonfly Crystals, also known as Next Level Channeling, Cleo the Seer, and Aries Girl Tarot, Allison, and I'm hosting. I'm Tarot Stash. So glad you're here.
Yay!
So,
Yay!
and just so that everybody knows, we have this is being simulcast on multiple channels, so you won't see all of the chat. However, all of the links to everyone's channels are below. And just to be clear, like and subscribe because it's free.
Amen to that.
Right?
Yes.
Everybody got that? Do I need to, do that? And also, it's for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Really. Do it. But so I'm tracking questions. We're going to be taking questions, not political. This is a political-free Monday. We especially like to talk about spiritual matters. So, does anybody want to introduce, say more about their channel or anything like that?
I would like to say just a little bit about Next Level Channeling, which is the sister channel to Dragonfly Crystals. And so if you all, yes, and we're streaming to both Dragonfly and Next Level Channeling. Thank you, Gerald. And if you are, find it in your heart, please go subscribe. I'm at 90 subscribers.
Working my way
to 100. And at 100, I give away a free Akashic Record reading, hour-long reading. So please go ahead and join us there. And
excellent.
That's all I have to say.
Well, and just for those of you who didn't see this, you need it. It's free. You can see that with the tiny hand. It's free.
With the little hand.
It's the little hand to help me understand,
Yeah, it has a little magnifying glass. I love that.
Yes. Allison, what do people find at your channel, Aries Girl Tarot?
On my channel, I do collective zodiac readings. I do a general message for each sign. I do various quote love readings for each sign. And I post those. I usually do Aries through Pisces every, I'm going to say 10 days. Some days I'll put out 4 videos. Some days I'll put out 1 and then not another 2 or 3 for 4 days. It just kind of depends on my schedule. I did just do, and I've done this a couple times, I did just do the new moon and Gemini readings for the signs. And I posted Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I did the fire signs together. So that's on one video, a 40-minute video. I don't normally do that, but sometimes I do. So I just did the sun, earth, I did sun signs, earth signs, and I just now, it's uploading right now while we're watching this, the air signs, and I'll do the water signs later. And those are fun. And those were beautiful messages too. So anybody wants to check those out, please do. And the one last thing that I will say, and I do say this on my readings, anybody that watches, if you don't get a message, just remember they're general messages. I'm only going to pick up on whatever energy I pick up on. And when you're watching general messages, and if, check your other placements, if you're really, whether it's my channel or another, if you're ever watching general readings for placements, check your other signs. And you often, not always, but will get a message for you. Sometimes a very detailed message. So Just want to say that.
And I like how, just a short video of 40 minutes is uploading. Nothing like being an overachiever, right?
Mine are mostly like 10 minutes, but because I did the fire signs, and I always have timestamps for my videos, so you can jump right to your sign. You don't have to watch the whole video.
Dang, she has timestamps. That is over.
I do. I always do.
That's beautiful.
Because I like timestamps.
So Cleo, you're just fabulous, right?
Well, thank you.
I mean, I'm stating the obvious, people. So, and backstage, Cleo is working on a channel. Watch, we're going to be promoting it and, getting you up to 1,000 subscribers pretty darn quickly.
Thank you. Thank you. But I did want to say something. I've been on a few shows in the last couple of weeks, and some of the people are showing up in all the shows I'm doing. And, like with here, I see some people that I recognized from yesterday or maybe a couple days ago. And they're all asking questions. I appreciate that so much, because without the questions, we don't have much to go on. Mm-hmm. And I just want to let them know that, first of all, I don't generally remember everything I said yesterday or 3 days or a week ago. Plus, it changes all the time. So if it doesn't come back as exactly the same thing, it doesn't mean it's not correct. It just means that it's changing. So there's so many variables in this.
That's so true.
Same with card reading.
Very true.
Exactly. I just wanted to mention that to people, so that if they're not looking around like, well, that's not what you told me yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and snarky me, if you asked it
I know what you're going
yesterday,
to say, and I agree.
Why are you asking it today? Give somebody else a chance.
Yep.
I think they asked just to see if it's going somewhere else, or if I wasn't with you three yesterday, so they might want to see, do you guys see it differently? And I think that's fine if they want to ask the same stuff. I just wanted to let them know that if it comes out different, it's not because there's variables.
Yes, I think that Cleo, that's really important, because
it really is.
Simply by asking the question, you change the energy around it. Simply, and how you ask the question changes the energy around it.
Yep.
So,
and it's the next day or whatever.
Yep. Let's get caught up with some people. Sharon Sipe is here. Hello, Sharon. Viviani is here. I don't know who this Dragonfly Crystals is, and then Dragonfly Crystals again, and then we have Next Level Channeling. Wow. So glad to have you here. Lena, I have your question starred, so we will work on that. Rossi's Den is here. Hello, Rossi's Den. This is my Jeffrey, my husband. He's at home today. Bless him. He was watching while I did long stash readings earlier today. Where we were on for 2 hours. It was great.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that support.
Yes. Micah Goddess is here. Plucky Heroine. Sal Raz.
That's Sally.
Sal Rods.
It's Sally. Sally. Mm-hmm. Sally.
New to the Mystic Four, but have seen each of you, well, we are the Mystic Four. Everybody wants to be us, but they can't be. So,
Right.
Tom, early ritual. I've busted up Val. Cleo is going, God, I need my own channel so I can host. Tom, it's good to see you. Beth Espasia Rising. And let's see. Lady Silver, 1111 here. Okay. Is it Maruta? Is Maruta?
Maruta.
Maruta? Ma.
I would say Maruta. or
Okay.
Maruta.
Maruta. Okay. Okay. Jeffrey's educating me. I don't know if you can hear Jeffrey's voice.
No, a little bit.
My Tribe Tarot, I have your question. Thank you. And all right, just looking through. Hi, everyone. And up, Sherry, Voices from the Swamp is here.
Hey, Sherry.
Sherry, hey.
Oh, Tom is currently stuffing my face with Chinese.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had Chinese in a long time.
Yeah, that sounds good. I probably have missed people. Rossi's Den, I have you. Did what, Jeffrey? Pia. Is Pia here? Yeah, Pia's life. Hi, Pia's life. Good to see you. People are talking about what? Oh, look. Cleo, could you please read this?
Thank you, Viviani. Thank you.
I'll read it. You are amazing, Cleo.
You absolutely are amazing, Cleo.
Boom.
Wait for you to get your
And
channel going.
So you can see me really blow it, right?
Oh, stop.
Stop.
Okay. I will call you Sal, and I certainly will not call you late for dinner or any meal. So, all right. Cosmic Orphan is here. Hello, Stephen. Yeah, sometimes I forget my anchors. Yeah, and you're right. Energies change because the time changes.
Free will. Yeah.
Oh, and this is so cute. One day we will get a Jeffrey sighting.
Right.
No, you might get his shadow.
Oh.
So
You might just.
right. Potty Fitzgerald, I got you. Yeah, just it'll be.
I know he's real.
Yeah, he is real. You can hear him. And Viviani, I've got your question. Star Midnight, got your question. Hi, David. Good to see you. Just getting caught up. And said hi to Cosmic Orphan, who, if you missed Thursday's show on my channel, where the Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club, watch that, because Stephen was dropping gems of humor.
Oh,
crayons.
Oh, he was on point.
He was on point. It was great. Beth, I have your question.
I'll watch
and here you go. Thanks for seeing me, Jeffrey. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Jeffrey is elusive as Bigfoot. Yeah, but he's cuter than Bigfoot. So he said they're only 11s. Hi,
Ivana.
Ivana is here. Hello.
Hi,
oh, yeah, there you go. It's the crayon show. It was the crayon show. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch the whole thing. I did see it though.
Oh, but they were all gems. They were all, yeah, and less hairy. Less hairy. So just saying. So before we get started, I want to give, here are the commercials. Tomorrow I am on with Tuesdays with Tarot Stash exclusively with Jane the Secret Tarot. It's on her channel. And then I'm also doing readings tomorrow. And it is the Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club. We are doing readings. And that's Angela Cardamancy Mesquite, Purple Elephant Deb H. And we have a guest with us, Medium Betsy Palmer. And what's important is that when you come to this one, you need to understand this is caffeinated and unfiltered. So if you are not willing to hear a straightforward, blunt answer, direct, clear, don't ask the question.
That sounds like me. Caffeinated and unfiltered. So. Yeah.
Well, give it to you straight.
As I take a drink of my coffee.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah.
Iced coffee.
So, okay. So, Gerald, yesterday I missed a dog attack by about 2 minutes. Dog and owner in front of me were attacked. And yesterday I missed a tree branch falling on me a couple of minutes. relative info, perhaps.
Ooh.
Well, you're protected.
You're protected.
Definitely. That's what I thought. You're protected.
You're protected, and you're paying attention too. I mean, because that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Beth. Okay, we've got 12 people, so let's get started. How's that?
That sounds good.
We're not doing political readings today, and each of us will be doing different things. So no political readings. Lena. Hello, everyone. My question, how will my finances for the rest of 2023 in 2024, and do you see someone entering my life soon? Please. Okay, that was sneaky. You got 2 questions in there.
Actually 3, but this year, next year.
So, okay, there are 4 of us. Who wants to do this year? Who wants to do next year? Who wants to do the love? And who wants to do the general?
I'll do the love.
Okay.
I'll do next year.
Okay. Cleo, what would you like to do?
The whole shebang.
Ooh,
The whole thing.
Okay.
See, you're good, Cleo.
Yes. That was in the chat, wasn't it? That was in the chat. Okay, so you're doing next year, Val, or this year?
I'm doing next year.
I'll do this year.
Okay.
So the rest of this year. Lena, are you still here? Just checking. I'm loving seeing, yeah, Cleo rocks. Duh.
Thank you.
Everybody is now in love with Cleo.
What do you mean now?
I mean, now since she's on everywhere, we're all like, we got to get us some Cleo. I mean,
all right.
I know just how they feel because I got to have you on my next level channeling channel.
Lena is here. Okay. And so I'm going to close the questions for right now. So because I've got 14 stars. So Lena, here we go. What about finances for the rest of the year? By the way, seek professional assistance. Don't, entertainment, blah, blah, blah. Purposes only. I have for finances this year, I actually have the 8 of Cups. So it feels very important that you need to be walking away from some emotional connections that you are having with money and some expectations about money. This is actually a really good time to do that because it's a new moon was yesterday. Great time to release things. Well, it's always a great time to release things. And we also have the summer solstice coming up here in the Northern Hemisphere. So putting out there some of the new things. So let's get rid of all of the emotional attachment. Then you need to slow down and look carefully at what you have coming in. This is the 4 of Cups. It's if you want to handle money, it's important that you understand where all of your money is going. And stop emotionally let me refer how do I say this? Be aware of when you shop emotionally. Don't go, just because you're bored or something like that. Don't go window shopping. And I think by the end of the year, this is death, which is also, it's a huge release. And I don't want it to be a release of money, but I want it to be a release of emotions for you. Or debt. Oh, yes, that's right. It's a death. It's a death of the debt because you've handled it. So there you go.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, Lena, for you, I got really beautiful energy coming in. You're going to have some clarity and new ideas coming forward, and you're going to really be happy. You're going to be a happy camper. You're going to be expanding. And I think energetically, like all of us, you're going to need to be strong, though. Hang in there because money is coming. Money is coming. There is going to be a situation coming up for you where you can feel like you are, um, set. You're okay. And by the way, some love. That's it. So I think what you have to do is exactly what Gerald said, because I really did 2 layers of cards and they showed that there is a little bit of disconnect between spending and what you are trying to accomplish. You have to align yourself with what's in your bank and pocketbook and what you're actually consuming. So, yeah.
Thank you. That was good. And Lena says, I don't go window shopping frequently.
That's
And
good.
of course, Tom helped with the purchase responsibly. So I don't have to use the little tag that I have. Scorpio Mama is here. Hello, Scorpio Mama. Good to see you.
Okay.
And I did get you on there. Yes, you're up.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
welcome, Lena. Thank you.
So, what was her name again? Lena. So, Lena, as far as love goes, in the past, at some point, I don't know when this was, you had some sort of a connection, as most of us do, that was very special. That I feel like in some way you still kind of hold on to that or hold that expectation or reflect on or compare people to or something like that in some way. This could be some like your most recent, or it could be like maybe it was your high school sweetheart or whatever. There's somebody though that I feel like you in some way are still attached to that today. With the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups being the hidden influence, you have this love, this warmth, this remembrance for this Six of Cups energy in the past. And not that that's necessarily, I think you're not as open to partners as you could be, like you discount somebody before they even get a chance kind of thing because they don't fit whatever your type or they don't stand up to this person from the past or whatever it is. So apply it however that makes sense, but I'm definitely getting that. The advice is for you to move out of that, to be more open, to be more proactive, to be more, responsive. And there is a King of Cups here in the outcome. And I've got the Queen and the King of Cups here. So there is somebody, I don't know when. I know you were asking, I think you asked, see somebody in my life soon. There's no way to know that. There's just not from me anyhow. I don't do timing, but there is somebody. The overall energy though, I got the Five of Swords. So I think you are, it comes back to what I was saying though. I feel like this is your stance, right? Like you're a bit like guarded, almost like this. For me, this card is usually like a bullying type energy, but how it's showing up for this reading, I see it more like you being kind of like dismissive, kind of almost on guard. And that sounds so dramatic. I don't really mean it that way, but you get what I'm saying, hopefully, from what I've already said. Clarifying that, I got the Five of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. So again, moving slowly, just kind of bumping up against and holding on to this old whatever this is. And if this doesn't sound right, reflect on it. Somewhere subconsciously, whatever, there's something, someone, something that you kind of like, that's the ideal. If only somebody could be like blah, 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 or something.
Your dad.
What's that?
It could even be the image of how your dad treated your mom.
This is a familial card, and it could be something like that too, right? But somebody that there's some standard here. And I got, sorry, one last thing. What did I draw this on? shoot, I don't remember now. I drew clarifiers and I can't remember what this was for, but it doesn't matter. I've said plenty. I've explained it. So yes, there's somebody coming in. It could be a water sign. Although this is more of like a hidden influence, technically, regardless, I have the King and Queen of Cups here. So it could be somebody that comes in, maybe not super emotional on the surface, but definitely caring, kind, does nice things, you know, shows their love in other ways, kind of things. So if you meet somebody who's not immediately emotional or this or that or whatever it is that you're looking for, give somebody a chance. As long as they don't feel yucky, listen to your gut, obviously. But yes, somebody's coming in. There's somebody there.
All right, bring us home, Cleo.
I
Thank
will.
you, Alice.
Okay. For the rest of this year, Lena, you need to budget. You need to stay on that budget. Don't spend recklessly, but keep within your boundaries on your finances, because next year, listen to Val, next year things are going to brighten up and you'll have more extra money. But right now, keep a close hold on it. For the love in your life, don't compare people to your past. Actually, don't compare them to anything. Just take, don't let go of a type. Let go of some standard that you have for people that could, God, could be hundreds of things that you might look at and go, yep, nope, yep, nope. Don't be so cut and dried, because there is some people out there that are interested in you on a romantic level. I don't know if in the past, or recent past, I mean, if you were hurt by somebody or if you just got tired of somebody and said, get out of here. I mean, something might have happened. I don't know how recently you may have ended a relationship, but just let go of those old expectations. And so money's going to be okay if you just keep an eye on it. Next year is going to be great. And there is people out there if you just give them a chance.
Ooh,
Yay.
One last
Brought
thing.
home very well.
Just one quick little thing.
Oh, yeah.
This person could already be in your environment, Lena. This person could already be here. This could be somebody that's been showing you interest and you just kind of...
You're missing the cues.
This is in the advice. This is in the outcome. So there's a couple different ways to read it. I'm not saying that it is, but this person could already be around, but you're not looking at it. You're not giving it a chance. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lena. I hope that gave you some information. And Amanda Carroll is listening in Oregon. Pit stop on my way home to Seattle.
Okay.
And Linda Day Gonzalez is here. Hello. And you're welcome. Glad to do that for you. I'm glad. Thanks for giving us the chance to read for you. Next up is My Tribe Tarot. My Tribe Tarot. Listen to me. It's like I'm an announcer. My Tribe Tarot, come on down. You're the next contestant on the Mystic Four. Woo! Yeah. Anyhow, please pick up the white courtesy phone in aisle 11. All right. General reading. Of course, we'll make time for you, My Tribe Tarot. And again, everybody, thank you for being here. It's great to see so many people here. Everyone's channels are linked below, and just, practice hitting that like button and that subscription, because you'll need that for when Cleo the Seer's channel goes live.
Can I ask, is My Tribe Tarot male or female?
I cannot remember. My Tribe Tarot, what's your, are you willing to tell us that information? Look, there you go. Woo! Gerald, tell them
Yeah.
what they won. You won a reading by the Mystic Four, happening right now. Female.
Female. Okay.
And I'm not going to leave up that, female thing. I'm going to move that. Cat Mama Meow do drop in. We are not. I still have, holy mackerel. I've got like 14 people starred. So, yeah, great spiritual tag team. Okay. Whomever would like to start.
Okay, I'll do it. You got some. I think you've got some good ideas coming in. I don't know if this is related to your home or trips or, just something. I feel almost like it's trips. You have a little bit of indecision about which way to go. I think this is involving going somewhere. It could also be an opportunity, a business opportunity, but I think it's really travel. You have the Queen of Cups, and I feel like it involves travel through water, and I feel like this is you. But then it moves to a craft, refining your craft. So that makes me feel like it is actually, you may have two things going on, traveling and taking an opportunity that involves your skills and abilities. And, this is a card of ambition. And I feel like there it is sitting in front of you, and you have the opportunity to take that. So at the same time, I pulled financial abundance. So a windfall. So an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receive and know that this abundance is coming to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So it's looking good.
And by the way, Medium Betsy Palmer popped in, and Cat Mama Meowdy, Meows Dewdrop. I'm doing readings on Jane the Seeker tomorrow morning, and also doing readings on my channel, and Medium Betsy Palmer will be there tomorrow.
Awesome.
So, just letting you know. Who would like to go next?
I can.
Go for it.
So, again, this is just a general reading, so I have no idea what this is related to, but I think it's probably business, but you apply it to your life in whatever way it makes sense, or some sort of venture or something. So, in the past, I'm seeing this as some sort of great idea or something very positive or happy in general happening in your life. The sun, right? This whole thing is actually quite positive. I'm just going to say this right now. Okay, so you have the sun in the past. Presently, we have the Magician with the Six of Wands. So there's something you're working on that you're going to be very successful at. You got everything you need to do it. You got the money, the idea, the resources, the tools, the whatever this is, you got it, right? And it is going to be a success here with the Six of Wands. The advice here is to go for it, right? It's going to be, it's what you need. It's what's meant to be. This is here for you. It's all lovely, right? However, in the outcome, I have the Three of Swords. Now, tarot can be very dramatic, right? I clarified this with the Six of Pentacles. What I think this is there's going to be, even though this is all lovely, something, of course, right? Something is going to transpire, take place, and you're either going to have somebody help you out, or you're going to need like some advice or maybe some money or whatever it is. This feels like support to me. Like either like your partner, an employee, a friend, whatever it is, something's going to happen or come to pass that's not lovely, right? Three of Swords. Clarified by this and the Hermit. You're going to learn from it, though. Something's going to happen. I think it's going to be from your own decisions. It's just a feeling that I'm getting. This is some sort of action that you take along this. And all this looks good. Something's going to happen, though. You will get the support that you need. You will go within and reflect and see whatever it was. The overall energy, Three of Cups. Everything's lovely. It's all going to be fine. This looks really dramatic. I don't think it is. It's just a bump in the road that happens. Yeah. The overall energy, Three of Cups, which if you don't know, this is about celebration. Everything's ducky. Everybody's working together. All is well in the world. So whatever this is you got cooking in whatever part of your life it is, it's all going to work out. There might be a little ripple here, but it's all going to be good. So this is a good message. I'm happy for you.
Cool. Kiba is here. Farida is here. And I saw Nancy O'Crone's Intuition has joined us. So lovely to see so many people here. Questions are currently closed, but like and subscribe to all of our channels because there's more questions coming up. And Silly is here. Hello. And Cleo is, Cleo the Seer is up. No pressure.
Okay, my tribe tarot. Your spirit guides have been trying to guide you, connect with you. I don't know what kind of connection you have, if you're aware of your connection with them, but they are definitely with you and they're working with you to try to, wherever it is you're trying to go, whatever it was that Val was talking about, because you do have this abundance thing going on that's going to happen. But then you've also got like a little step backwards before you get to that. And that's what Allison was talking about.
Wow.
And so you will learn from that. It's not going to be dramatic as the cards look like it is, but there'll be some awareness where you might cause a little bit of doubt. Don't doubt stuff. Just get back into your Zen mode and bring in those spirit guides, and they will guide you traverse you through this thing to where it's all happy and good. And in the end, it is, but it's going to take a while. I'm not going to say a time. I don't know, months. But you've got some really good things going on, but just like all good things, you kind of got to work up to it. So, yay, you got good stuff happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm going to, my reading is the first card I have is the Queen of Coins. So this very much my tribe tarot is talking about, you've been working on this for a while and it's coming to fruition. It's moving along. Everything's going well, except we have the Hanged Man, meaning it's going to take you a little bit longer than what you want it to. You're going to need to have some patience with it. Allow this to help you grow and evolve and understand at a deeper level, because this is a great message. This is the Knight of Cups. You're going to be willing to go put your emotions into what's going on. It's going to be really inspiring. It's going to give you a skip in your step. So
I love those cards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aren't these great?
Very similar to what
My tribe tarot, whatever's going on, you're really going to learn. You're really going to learn from this. And it won't be so harsh. It's just that it's not all smooth. but in the end, it really is. It all pays off. It's very cool. Good for you. This is a good reading for you.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant idea, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also, and I
Whatever.
think, yeah, and I think part of it is keep your cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't lose your steam, because if you lose your steam, you lose the energy that you've been building up to help propel this forward. And if you go off, that loses its gumption. So calm down.
Keep your confidence.
Oh, what?
Keep your confidence up.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That sounds good. Keep your confidence. All right. Thanks, my tribe. Rossi's Den. Rossi, are you still here? Rossi, a message from my spirit guides. So, okay.
Spirit, team spirit.
Rossi is here. Beautiful. All right. Whoever wants to go first, go for it. Okay, I'll go first. Oh, my try. Okay, I'm just going to pull this up, Rossi. Just a second. Thank you all so much. Everything was spot on and so encouraging. I have a channel that is not growing as fast as I thought, but I have some awesome subs that really stay with me. Thanks again.
Oh,
Excellent.
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'll go there and subscribe. That would be one
Me too.
for you.
There you go. Next up is Pia's Life, Early Ritual, Patty Fitzgerald, Viviani, Star Midnight, and then Beth, and Pia's Life, Micah Goddess. So, and then there's one other one. So, Rossi's. All right. So, Rossi, message from Spirit. The alone time has been very helpful for you. This is the Hermit. Your light is shining very, very bright. It's a beautiful thing. And Spirit is suggesting that you work with the Two of Coins, which is actually work on going out into the world while keeping that light shining. So I think this is an interesting balance card, the physical aspects of your energy and what you need to do, how you care for yourself, what you do, the exercise that you take, balancing the physical and the spiritual, the mental and emotional, because it's a beautiful thing. It works. It works.
Gorgeous. Yeah. And Rossi's Den, for you, I got the soulmates card, and I feel like that is your own inner connection, that oneness, that feeling of being connected to all things, divine source, your tribe, everything. And there's a TikTok. And this is really within you to step forward and start on that path, if you haven't already, toward really using your gifts out in the world. This is the Great Central Sun, unbelievably powerful, powerful card. And this is about abundance downloads, regeneration, and success. And when they say regeneration, that is like you sitting in this summer solstice and regenerating, reimagining, reinventing who you are in the image of your wholeness from divine source. That is who you really are. So this is huge and wonderful.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Shall I go?
Sure.
Okay. So Rossi, I'm assuming it's Rossi. I drew from two different decks. So I drew from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck, and I got Ayazan. And her message is miracles. Okay. So I'm going to read to you from the book just for this deck because it's new to me, but it's a lovely deck. So so Ayazan, just so you knew who she is, she was a wise Haitian Iwa, queen of the market, riches and sacred initiations. As she was a priestess. So this says you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible and dare to dream bigger. So the embodiment message here is you want to claim miracles, but you take an I believe it when I see it approach is what the message is here. Believe that you deserve to be, do, and have the world you want for yourself. You can be true to yourself, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. And then the goddess declaration, which is like the mantra, is my life is full of miracles. So that was the message from Ayazan. So I don't know where you are on your spiritual path, but I also drew from the new moon or the moon oracle deck. It's actually the souls and spirits deck. The overall message is earth, and this is about connecting to connecting here as a spirit, but also or as a human, but also just being aware of your spirit, being more involved with it than what you are, right? Yes, you are you are incarnate right now, but just remembering that, and it's important to remember that and care about the planet and do all of that kind of stuff. But you are a spiritual being, which really is the message here. I'm surprised this is the overall energy, but I think it's just so that this is about also being grounded. So maybe that's the main thing that's coming through. I don't read on this from the book, but I know this deck quite well. You got divinity, infinity, and success. This is about, this comes up for me a lot when I read for people. This is about embracing your spiritual practice and really having a practice and actually like believing in what you're doing. There's some kind of there's a blockage of some sort, like maybe you're getting messages and you're doubting them, or you're not believing it, or you're connecting with, I'm getting goosebumps, you're connecting with your guides and you dismiss it, or you don't think it's real. You love this kind of stuff like what we're doing here today and watching it, but you don't think it's really for you, or you can't do it, or whatever, and your guides are like yes. It's like, we're here, it's real. It is a miracle that we are able to do this, but it's valid, it's real, it's here, you can do it, it's there. What you're getting is factual, it's real, you're not imagining it. Embrace it, get a spiritual practice. You will be successful, you are divine. And your soul is, this is what the infinity card is. It's like, and you've done this before. You're I think you've had, I mean, I'm just getting this, I think you've had another life or two or whatever where you were like a, I don't know, priestess or whatever. But, and I know that was a little because I was getting different things. That's what this message is, and I'm gonna stop there. I hope I didn't take too long. It seemed like time just went by, but hopefully I got it all out. And at the bottom of the deck, I have spirit and focus. You're supposed to do this, Rossi. So anyways, There's your message. Hope I wasn't too long-winded.
No, Allison, you were right on. As a matter of fact, you just took the wind out of my sails. I'm like,
Thank
wait.
you, because I was like, what is this? And then it all just was like,
Well, and I just wrote this thing. I wrote this down before you ever started talking. I said, don't second guess yourself, Rossies, and don't
Nice.
you're doubting yourself. And you need that. Your spirit guides are right there. They want to be with you and help you. And you just, I don't want to be rude about it, but your ego is getting in the way. You anticipate certain things that you, I don't know if you actually hear your spirit guides, but you anticipate certain things and then it doesn't quite work out. And you're thinking, well, then they didn't tell me the right thing. No, they did, but you have expectations of what is supposed to happen instead of just remove the expectations and let whatever comes in. Then try to figure out what that means. Don't try to make something come in that's not really there. But you know what? You've got some great spirit guides. They've been working with you for a while now, and within if you can do that, everything's going to start operating much more smoothly for you. I don't know that things have been out of whack, but they would be much smoother when you have this just a little bit better connection and just letting go of expectations and voila.
And that relates to the hermit with the shining light, and then keeping balance with the two of coins.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let stuff get in your way that doesn't need to get in your way.
Right.
I forgot one other thing too.
And TikTok, because they're waiting for you to get on the program.
Get on the TikToks.
Get on
The overall energy of these
program.
The overall energy of these very spiritual cards, I just realized why this came in with Earth with the fox, is because it's saying the overall energy is that you are being so much in your body, you are being so human, you are discounting all over the place, and this is not an attack. I mean, a lot of us do this. I myself was guilty of this for a long time. And so it's kind of creating a blockage for all this stuff that's trying to come through. If you just get out of your own way, the messages are there and they are coming through, and you just kind of explain them away. I'm curious if you're an air sign. Just want to throw that out there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because and I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'd be curious to know. And anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there.
And the good news is you are going to get it. You are going to get the messages. You are going to move forward and success in whatever you're doing.
Absolutely.
Bora Bora 333 is here. Hello, Bora Bora.
Hey, Janet.
And next up we have Pia, if you're still here, and then we have Tom, Early Ritual, Patty Fitzgerald, Viviani, Star Midnight, Spazia Rising, Micah Goddess, Sal. Other than that, questions are closed, no cards, so coming for that. And Rossi said, everything you were saying resonates. I feel blocked. Yes, Libra, I need to get out of my way.
Cool.
Rossi.
Good.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. So, all right. So, Pia's Life, General. Hi, Jules Niner.
Hey, Jules Niner.
Jules Niner is one of the smart ones because they're just listening to the amazing people who are known as the Mystic Four, now with a special entry video and an exit video.
Ooh,
We have an exit one too.
sweet.
Farida, yes, your comments available, but we are out of time, so we'll have to get you next time. So, all right, Pia's Life is here. General reading.
General reading.
the Knight of Wands. This is the time of the year for you to actually start taking actions, following your inspiration. Just if it's safe and no one's going to be hurt, and you want to go on a little adventure, then go on a little adventure. This is a great time to do that. Follow things along. Find what inspires you, and so that you can have it, share it, because it's certainly going to bring you. This is the Nine of Cups. It's going to bring you satisfaction, and I think that's a really important thing, because it feels like you weren't getting your satisfaction by doing things that you really like. We got the Six of Wands also, and part of it is going to be a general reading for you, is to appreciate the small victories throughout your day. See those as support and proof that things are going well. And if you're struggling a little bit, flip it a bit. What good can you make out of it? So that's me.
Okay. What I got is, this may look scary, but it's not. There's a little bit of, heartache regarding something that's going on now. But what I have is here, your stars are aligned, remembering home and your soul family. So while this is happening, there's openings, great openings coming for you. And here is a stargate that is magnificent. It's a stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. So whatever transpired that caused some kind of grief or pain, you are opening beautifully now to everything coming your way. And I got milk and honey for you. You are using divine alchemy to create the life you want. And there is going to be a shift for you and a completion of what you're going through now, because you're opening up to a brand new you. So good luck, and you're gonna do great things.
I like
Great
that.
things are coming forward.
Thanks, Val.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Sal said I need a neon streaming sign, for like the Mystic Four.
I can't. Well, I don't know. I enjoy I like the low carb.
Yeah. All right. Cleo, Allison, who would like to speak next?
I can go, unless you want to go, Cleo.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is a general, and I could read this one a couple different ways, but I'm gonna, as you should, go with what I'm feeling or thinking. So I think that you're going through something right now, I think currently, or about to, or it's just ending, right? So this is more like present energy. This could possibly be a legal situation. It could be a divorce. It could be something. There is a King of Swords here, but I'm not convinced this is a person. This is somebody from the past, but it could just be an energy, and it's right next to the Justice card, and that's what's kind of having me teeter. I wish I could chat with you just a little bit and I could interpret this a little bit better, but it's going to be okay, whatever this is. It is going to all work out. The help that you need is there. The outcome is the Lovers. So this doesn't feel like a partnership in the outcome. The Lovers often is, but not always. This can be a to me, this just feels like either, and it's right next to the Six of Pentacles too. This is going to work out. Whatever this is that you're dealing with.
My no contact with my ex-husband is coming to an end, and I'm a bit nervous.
Okay.
So you were onto something there.
So it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You guys, okay. And I don't usually, but you threw it out there and I just read it. You guys, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay.
It's really going to be okay because you got the World. It's an end to that whole thing.
And King of Swords, Justice, the Fool, Six of Pentacles, the Lovers. This is coming together. This is a union. Doesn't mean you guys are going to reconcile and it's going to be love. This means that you guys see each other. This is you were married to this person, right? This is a strong this can be a misconstrued card. This is about a partnership, a connection, a relationship, whatever. This is positive in the outcome. I understand you have some anxiety. It's gonna be okay. The Six of Pentacles is right next to the Lovers. It's gonna be all right. The overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles.
Says my boyfriend is about to move in with me.
That's probably a real good thing.
Energy is the Ten of Pentacles, which can be read different ways. To me, this means everything's going to be fine. Mm-hmm. You're taken care of. It's going to be all right. I didn't see what anybody else's readings were on this because I had to take my dog out and this, that, whatever. Does everybody else see something similar?
I saw the heartbreak and I saw that she's going to have a shift. She's got a heart opening, which is why she has another man in her life. Then she has the World showing that she's going down a whole new path and a whole new turn of
Exactly.
This is in the past. King of Swords, presently Justice, right? For you with a new beginning. The Fool, which is this change that's coming with him. Y'all are going to get along. It's going to be okay. Whatever the communication is, I don't know. You're saying the end of the communication is coming. And the Lovers here in the outcome, this could be your new partnership too. That would be another way to read it. This is about you, this reading, right? What's going on with you.
Yeah.
And you're all good. Ten of Pentacles. You're awesome. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you got the Magician.
Yes, and Pia, thank you for putting that information out there because I was getting all this stuff and I'm thinking I'm seeing legal and I'm seeing conflict and I'm also seeing you're coming to an end of a journey. So this end of a journey has to do with the no contact thing and it's going to work out just fine. Mm-hmm. You know what you've been through in the past, plus this other relationship, your boyfriend moving in, that's going to be great. I don't think they're going to, those two aren't going to come to blows or anything like that, or your ex-husband's not going to come around harassing you about something, because hopefully he's got the message and he's moving on as well, and you're moving on. This personal journey you've been on, part of it's coming to an end because of the contact thing, but it's still ongoing, and it looks very good for you. You don't really need to be nervous about it. This is going to work out.
Well, and I would say, as Tom Early Ritual said, stay safe, Pia. Whatever you do, don't go crazy, and just you do what you do. But understand it feels like, for entertainment purposes only, it feels like a lot of energy is conspiring for you to be successful and safe and to get what you are desiring. I mean, with the 10 of, I got the 9 of Cups. Allison, you got the 10 of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Beautiful cards.
I got the Magician.
Yeah.
The World.
Okay, this says, thank you all. This gives my heart peace.
You'll be okay. I really do think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, by the way, Michelle Marie is work lurking and has commented that I'm busy today. And I love it. So, but yeah, okay. Tom, Early Ritual is next. Patty Fitzgerald, are you here? Viviani, are you here? Star Midnight, are you here? Those are the next 3. So, Should I head north? Well, now, Tom, that's just like, I don't know. Are you're going to go on the North Highway or something, or you want something a little bit more dynamic, or
You need GPS directions?
yeah, you need GPS. Do you want to do that 80s song, Life in a Northern Town or something? So, y'all remember that. I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love you in this community, Pia's Life. So
You can head north if you want to. This thing is, I can't get a grasp on exactly, just like Gerald was saying. I mean, sure, go ahead, head north. What's happening? Give us a little clue of what you're talking about. Are you talking about a move? Are you talking about a vacation? Are you talking about
okay, should I move north? Okay.
Yeah. I got some interesting cards.
Go for it.
Here you go.
Yep.
So at first I thought, oh, yeah, there must be some baby. What? He, she, I don't know if are you a guy or a girl?
Well, their name is Tom.
Tom,
But, don't be gender specific.
Don't be gender specific. So this looked like a yes to me. But this is what I pulled after. And it looks like there's some sabotaging things, either self-sabotaging or habits or things that are in play. Was
that the devil? Was that the devil?
It was the devil.
I just have to know, if you're moving north to be with someone,
it's not a thing.
I beg to differ. That could be a little bit of fun there.
No. Get out of town.
It's a good thing.
Get out of town, and then you have your intuition and you have great knowledge and depth to everything. And surrounding this though, you're a little bit in your emotional state and kind of like wishing it's the way you kind of are dreaming it is. But this is what I get for you. So I am in the camp of put things on hold and see how they play out. So,
yeah.
I'm saying no with my wife. All right. You do you, boo. All right. Sheila Inquisitive Tarot is here. So, who would like to?
I'll go. I don't know. Honestly, if you should or not, you can, I guess.
well,
But
yeah.
There's definitely conflict around this in some sort of way. I don't know what it is. Page of Swords around this idea. You're holding strong to it. I know you want to do this. There's a Queen of Pentacles here, right? So I'm assuming this is I wouldn't have known, but I do think maybe you said your wife, you're married, so this is probably her, whether or not she's a earth sign. And I know because this was just like a yes or no question to me, so I only pulled 3 cards, but the overall energy, because I do get the top card, 7 of Wands. There's something here that's of conflict in some sort of way. So I don't know if this is related to your job, or maybe you want to go but your wife doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, but this Queen of Pentacles is right next to Strength, so may or may not mean anything. But then I went ahead and I grabbed the other 2 cards, which I was only going to do a 3-card spread. I got the 4 of Swords with the Chariot. To me, that's a quick old hold on. Don't just hop in your chariot and take off. So I don't know. I'm going to say maybe, but I'm leaning more towards not right now. No, for some reason. And I don't know why, but that's as far as I'm going to take this.
Yeah, I say check it out first. You need to check out exactly what you're doing and make sure if you're talking about a move and it's suddenly like it's going to take twice as long to commute to your job or something like that, or maybe it's going to take less. Maybe that's the draw. I don't know, but I feel like you need to really check it out and
Because
check
it may
out
not,
the neighborhood. Check out the geography.
think it is.
What'd you say, Val?
It may not be everything you think it is.
Yeah, that too. There you go. So yeah, I would definitely not make it a permanent thing. I would look into it much closer.
And I have my yes indicator with the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slow and steady wins the race planning. I have
Right.
the 5 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles. You're going to have to balance what you gain from this move and what you're going to lose from the move. It's going to put you outside of the people that you know. I also have, and at the base of this, Tom, I would be curious. I have the Magician and the Queen of Wands. The two of you need to be in agreement with this and what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Because if the two of you are not in agreement, that could cause some problems, some challenges, we'll say. And the other thing is I also have, because my answer was yes, but wait a bit. I have the High Priestess and the Sun, so it could be beneficial for you, and plan it. Don't be in a rush to do it.
Yeah.
Because if it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
There's some sort of conflict here.
Yeah.
7 of Wands, the overall energy. Page of Swords, Strength, Queen of Pentacles. This is either with your partner or the two of you trying to figure out a way to do it is the conflict or something. But yeah, I got pumped the brakes on this. 4 of Swords with the Chariot.
Yeah, I feel like you and your wife need to take a road trip and check out the terrain and see exactly what you're getting into.
Exactly.
And see if you both agree with it.
Exactly.
If you move to somewhere that you're happy and she's not, or vice versa, that's going to be not good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Tom. I did see that Thomas Tarot Your Way is here, and Sheila Inquisitive Tarot is on your channel. So and I see Terry at Holding Your Space is here. Hello. Oh, here you go. Not low budget, you're priceless.
Oh, thank you. Sally.
And okay, so and just getting caught up. Michelle Williams is here. Hello, Michelle. All right, getting Patty Fitzgerald. Are you here? Patty, please pick up the white courtesy phone and let us know that you are here.
Oh man, that takes me back.
And early ritual, Tom said, "Thank you all. This was actually fairly helpful." Is that
good.
the last word?
Well,
Get on for 2 things.
It may not be what you wanted to hear, but it's good to know. Food for thought.
Michelle, not today. Subscribe to all of our channels. There's lots of opportunities to get readings coming up. So, okay, I don't see Patty Fitzgerald. Viviani. I think Viviani is here. Viviani. Jeffrey's going, okay, Viviani's here.
Yeah, she is.
It's very similar to what I'm seeing, is what Tom said. Viviani is up. May I have a message from Spirit, please? Thank you. Well, of course, Viviani. And I love it. Viviani has typed here, on multiple channels because Viviani is multitasking, of course. Just wait until Cleo the Seer gets a channel. She's going to be on. She's got with Val. She's got 6 channels she's on. And then
Hey.
Oh, and I'm trying to remember. We talked to Viviani yesterday, and by the way, I appreciate so much what she does. She's like our own little cheerleaders off to the side here, and I cannot remember for the life of me what we talked to you about. We spent a long time on it too. It was a good reading. So anyway, I guess we'll just have to start over.
Here you go. Viviani, #overachiever.
Yeah.
We all need overachievers. So I also have Star Midnight, and could let me know that they're here, and Aspasia Rising. The 2 of you are up next. So.
Oh, okay.
Go for it if you want.
All right. So, Viviani, for you, I got from your guides, they're telling you you're going through a spiritual acceleration right now. And we're going through the solstice, the June 21st, which is a gateway. It says progress in technology. So you are making spiritual progress. But also, I got another card I pulled for someone else, so it seems to be the theme right now, and it's the Stargate Heart. And this is heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity. So this is huge for this timing right now toward the solstice. I think this is what your guides are trying to tell you. And also, gratitude list, which is all about keeping your energy super high, because when we're in gratitude, we're like really raising our vibration and the divine feminine energy of the yin. So that's being receptive during this timing as things are coming in for us to receive. And that's it.
And I just want to point out that all of the best chatters are here. Just saying, y'all know who you is. And Jules Niner has put this in. Here's our here's our T-shirt. All of the emojis for us. So it's like freaking.
I think we need our own T-shirt. The Mystic 4 T-shirts. I'm seeing coffee mugs, T-shirt.
I mean, fans. I'm still working on my, Tarot Stash fan. All right. So, Urshi the Shadow Reader is here. We are glad to see you. Are you going to burst, Allison? You're like, shut up, Gerald. I can't hear.
I am just like, okay. So, Viviani, I pulled from my African Goddess Rising Oracle deck that by now everybody's crazy about. I just pulled Ayazan for you, which is the same card that I pulled for somebody a little while ago when I pulled from this deck. Same card.
It's the energy.
Same card. So I am going to read this again. Ayazan, her message is about miracles, right? She is the original, she's the first priestess ever. This is her, okay? So she's the goddess of miracles. So anyhow, you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. The message here, you claim you want miracles, but you take in, I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be do have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. And the mantra here, the goddess declaration, is my life is full of miracles. And I need to say, Viviani, this whole message isn't for you. There's something in there that is. There's something specific. So hopefully you caught it as I was talking. I got that as I was reading it. So there's something specific in there that I said, the words. It might not be the entire embodiment of this message. So maybe if you didn't catch it, you can watch it on the replay. Oh God. And I
Did
pulled
you
it
pull
for
that
her.
card for her before?
Yeah,
Girl.
she says, Viviani says, when I met, she says you did pull it for her before.
Yeah,
It's
I pulled this card for her
Oh,
before, and
wow.
I pulled it
like
a few minutes
double.
ago, and I pulled it for somebody else a few days back, and it must have been you, dear. Wow.
Wow.
This is absolutely your message. So there you go. And then, and maybe you want to look her up. You might want to read about her a little bit, maybe. Just throwing that out there. Not necessarily you'll know, I would think. But anyhow, and then I pulled from the Flowers of the Night Oracle. The overall message is depth. It's about going deep, going within, right? Not being on the surface level. So there's something, I don't know. The other cards that I got are hope, power, and visualization. She was the original priestess. Are you tapped into whatever your gift is? Because I think you probably have a big one. That would be my guess. I don't know, Val, what you're thinking of all of this, but I'm thinking that
Yep.
power, visualization. You're very powerful, Viviani. I'm getting goosebumps again.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if you're doing it, but this is this message. This card came through twice for you.
Yeah.
And I've only used deck so much on, I've only, anyways, hope you can do this. If you want to, maybe you're afraid. I just got that. You need to go deeper.
Yeah.
You're staying on the surface. I think you're holding back. I could be wrong, but maybe you're a little afraid of going deeper into meditation, or I don't know, but it's there. And I'm getting goosebumps again. I'm completely covered in them. If you go deeper, there's something there for you, and it's beautiful. You are a priestess, or that's the message.
Exactly.
Finally. And we have Tom, Early Ritual said, plot twist, there's only one card in the deck.
That would be
if
hard.
For anybody that's interested, this is Aviola Abrams. I'm totally talking this deck up. It's awesome. It's the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And I would like to say to Viviani, I really can't add to from what Val and Allison have come up with. That feels very right on, but also you get this. You're stealing our energy. You're on here all the time, and you're watching these people. Whether you're getting the readings or not. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Right.
Use that. You've been meditating more often, and you're attracting this kind of stuff. So
absolutely,
you're getting ready for maybe you've had some spiritual awakenings, but a spiritual awakening is in your near future.
I'm getting the full body chills.
Yeah, it's like there's like you can chart new waters if you want to.
New waters, baby.
Yeah, I
more goosebumps. Jeez, Pete, that's so cool.
We'll take the easy way out.
Boom.
What they said.
Oh,
Viviani, that's so awesome.
Yeah. Wayne Rich is here. Hello.
Yeah,
I want to manifest. Well, I think you
absolutely
are starting to do it. Oh, here you go. Does Cleo have a channel? Not yet.
He's about to.
It's in the works. It's in the works.
It's in the works.
It is.
Viviani said, yes, I can feel the awakening. And all I want to manifest, Cleo.
Wow, great. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good.
So
All
happy.
right. Have I seen Star Midnight? Is Star Midnight here?
Oh, that's a good name.
Star Midnight.
Isn't it? Mhm.
Because Star Midnight and then Beth, Aspasia Rising.
Okay,
Are you two doing okay with time? We're at an hour and 25 minutes.
I'm good. I've got
Oh,
nothing.
oh, I love it. I love it. Please make one. That's for you, Cleo.
For her channel.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. We all want to
Pressure.
subscribe.
Yeah, it's happening step by step, baby steps.
Yes.
I love it. We're getting a lot of support. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't read for you because, to be honest with you, everything they said was exactly what I was feeling. The one thing that I would add to it is you need to make sure that while this is going on, you remember to give your mind a chance to rest and disconnect from all of this stuff. It was the four of swords, Viviani, and when that shows up, it's the do something to distract your brain.
Yeah.
Do a crossword.
Get out of your own way.
Yeah, a seek and find something like that.
Yeah.
So, but
That's
I
good
mean,
for all of us.
it's leading into that. So that was the only thing that I would add. But I'm looking forward to it. And if you ever want to come on a channel, Viviani, I'm just saying.
Viviani.
My name is Tarostash. I can be reached at tarostash@gmail.com.
Oh, you are so clever.
Of course, I'm saying that. You're welcome. All right. I don't see Star Midnight. Okay. We've got Beth, Aspasia Rising, who I believe is here.
I feel stagnant and
Since my move to the Midwest, I feel stagnant, and many things I've tried to do have blown up in my face. Feeling at a loss. Advice from spirit, please. Viviani, I mean, you don't have to show your face.
I'm too shy. Ah, you should
Okay,
be
I
right.
totally get it. I'm an easy person. I mean, I'm funny, but and all that stuff, or I'm just funny sometimes. I've hosted Jeffrey's Voice.
No, well.
So there you go. Oh, and okay, so Beth is saying, I was hired to teach yoga and the manager left. I was hired to read tarot, and the owner sold the business. Womp womp. It's like, oh, I love it. Michelle Marie is like, I just moved you all to a larger channel, and your necklace is stunning, Gerald. Thank you.
Oh, it is.
So there you go. You got a new subscriber. Alice.
Thank you, Pia.
So.
I stepped away for 2 seconds. We haven't chose a question, have we?
Yes, we're doing Beth. Since my move to the Northwest or the Midwest, I feel stagnant, and many things I've tried to do have blown up in my face. Feeling at a loss. Advice from spirit, please.
So I'll just go if you don't mind. So this is what your guides are saying. It says no place like home, but you see where home's hanging? It's like just hanging up in the air, like you haven't really settled in, like you have not seated yourself and put out the energy to make a foundation there in this new place. And they're asking you to be receptive to what is out there for you. And stop being in your head with this negative mind script. We all have this thing going round and around that tells us if we're dissatisfied or if things don't go our way or whatever's going on, we need to step out of this groove, get out of that record, like a vinyl record going round and round and round. step out of that, because there's a change in the wind. A change in the wind is coming for you, and there'll be peace. You'll make peace with where you're at, and from this point, you will be able to manifest the life you want. So you have to get into a situation where you have made a foundation, a firm foundation, loving where you're at and feeling confident that you have gifts to offer no matter what employment you seek. And there will be receptive people who will want you. So if that makes sense, hopefully. Aphasia.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. It sounds like you just get into something and it falls away, and then you get into something else and something else happens. One step forward, maybe two steps back. Why is that happening? That you need to look at that. There is a lesson to be learned here, and it's the lesson isn't, like, why me, or this, what the heck is going on. I mean, there is a lesson for you. This is a spiritual message. These ups and downs of saying, yep, here's your job. Oh, nope, that's not it. Oh, here's another one. Oh, no, that didn't work. To where you want to just say, okay, fine, forget it. You need to look at you need to sit down and meditate and figure out what is the message here and what can you learn from this? Because once you figure that out, you're just going to rise to the top. Finally, things are going to come into play, and finally things are going to work out for you. But I don't think any of those things were the wrong things to do. Yoga, tarot, yay, cool things to do. But you've got to go within and just get calm and don't be angry about what's been happening, and try to figure out what is this lesson here, because that is the key to your success. Once you figure that out, and I wish I could help you with that. But once you figure it out, you're going to rise to the top, and you're going to be much happier, and everything's going to turn around and feel much, much better. So it's just a matter of time. This is just a temporary setback. It probably feels horrible, but it's just a temporary thing, something to be learned here for you, and you're not angry, you're befuddled. Makes sense. Totally. Yep. And Virgos hate being befuddled.
Yes. Yeah.
I think a lot of us do. But
married to a Virgo.
Yeah, my moon's in Virgo.
So yeah. Okay. The questions that you have, the solution to that is to figure out what is the lesson to be learned here. And then once you get that, then you can say, okay, now I can just move on. And eventually you might even go through another step or two that is one step forward, two steps back. I don't know. But this is a lesson you got to figure out. This is important. This is very important. So stick with it. Don't get too discouraged or befuddled. And I love that word.
Yeah.
And things are going to work out. And actually, it feels to me like you're gonna figure this out really fast. Once it comes to you, I mean, you'll put your mind on it, you'll think, and you're like, I don't know. And then the next day you'll go, wait a minute, that's it. That is it. One of those things that just kind of slams into you, and you say, okay, now I get it. I think I got what's going on here. And you'll know how to progress forward, because this is going to happen pretty quick. Don't worry about it. It's all good. And the lesson's it's not a terrible lesson. It's really not that big a deal. It's not like somebody has to die or something, or that you're getting sued or something like that. It's not a huge, big drama about it, but it's important to you in your life and the steps you're taking. So, hey, score. It's going to be cool. Good luck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Allison?
So I pulled from the my moon oracle. So I don't usually do this first, but I'm going to tell you the overall energy first, and then I'll show you the other cards. The thing that you're meant to do, or that you will end up doing, or what's going to hold your, what's going to be successful, whatever, is something that you've already imagined. You've already thought about it. It's already passed through your mind at some point. Maybe you've dreamt about it. Maybe a guy dropped this in, whatever, somehow, you have imagined what you're going to end up doing, whatever this is, that's going to bring you abundance and success and all this kind of stuff, whatever. And you'll feel passionate about, you'll feel in the right place. It's going to be lovely. You've already thought of this. Sorry, I hate to even say that. You were like, what? And maybe you do know, or maybe you dismissed it, but it is a possibility. I don't know. But whatever it is, you've already put thought to it at some point, somehow. You have, yeah, you've imagined it, right, to some degree. The cards that you got: abundance, success, focus. And this is that it will hold your focus. You will feel good about it. You will enjoy doing this. Abundance, success, and focus. This has already passed through your consciousness in some form or fashion. Let us know down the road. What was it? What happened? Did you already know about it? Maybe I feel like, separate from this, I feel like it's something that you kind of like, yeah, but that's too whatever, or oh, that no. I think that's the thing that's going to come in.
Yeah. Wow.
Or a form of it, or something very similar that will be totally acceptable to you. And you're going to grab the reins on this, and it's going to be good. Focus, success, and abundance. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I just have to say, the best chatters are having some of the most engaging conversations, good insights, and throw in with a bit of humor. So
there you go. Yeah.
Great. Okay. And oh, excuse me. We just want to be clear. Quilting Babe Suzanne Rich has just whacked Wayne for actually, for something that he said.
I love that. That's a great name. I'm a quilter too.
I am a quilter as well. So
yeah, you're an artist.
Yeah,
Gerald's
an artist.
But that, I mean, yeah.
So okay, so Beth, what I have for you is okay. This is the stick with me here. I have the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Coins. And this we've seen the Knight before being talked about. Knight is slow and steady, knows where they're going, knows the direction they're going, not necessarily the destination. They're working on enjoying the journey. When I look at this card also, it looks like a guitar. And I just had this picture of you rocking out. Just say, being a badass rocker, making up your own rules. And if there are no rules or places for you to work, you build those. So I think the Knight of Pentacles is really important. Knight of Coins. I also have the Four of Coins, which in this sense, it's very balanced. Things are working. They're moving. Each of the elements are needed, and I think it's okay. It's a solid foundation. 4 is a good foundation. Now, here's the outcome, Beth, and I know it's a little, this has been a tough process. However, you end up with the 10 of Cups. It's very happy. And so while the other 3 were talking about this, one of the things I was thinking about is I just saw like layers of an onion peeling off. It's just like, okay, you've done this, it didn't work, so now you can let that go. You did this, so it didn't work out the way it expected, so you can release that. It just makes you lighter and lighter and lighter. And oh yeah, here you go. Fours are stalking me. Then I end on a Queen of Cups. There you go. So
You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a process which, if you're not taking notes on for your autobiography, you might want to get started on that,
Oh.
because
Ooh.
sometimes the success that you have and the things that you've experienced are great opportunities for others.
Very true.
So,
Very true.
okay, and Star Midnight is here. I saw Star Midnight earlier, and so Star Midnight has been listening the whole time, so it's been great. Could I have a general reading?
Okay.
So. Star Midnight.
Oh gosh.
You want to go, Val?
I'm just it's quite a journey. I was just unfolding the cards. So Star Midnight, you have a lot of things that you're thinking about, a lot of things you're dreaming about. But right now, coming up is a completion of whatever you are doing right now. So, I mean, this could represent a journey, a spiritual journey that you're making, and whatever you're doing now um, shifts you and propels you into a whole nother way of going. And it may be using your spiritual gifts or incorporating that. And I see a lot of loving energy coming your way. I don't know if would call them suitors or not, although I see more than one. But what something is giving you a burden. I don't know if this is right now or it's actually after when you shift, probably really getting all your ducks in a row and feeling comfortable with the new road you're going down. But you're going to be financially successful with whatever you're doing. Don't worry about it. It'll all work out. And I feel like you're going to be surrounded by men that are going to be helpful. Messages and from them. You're going to need to be a little strong, and finally, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So whatever this new thing is coming up for you, hopefully it's your spiritual gifts and using them in different ways, even if you're still working in the 3D world, because it does show a success, a little hard work that you're going to put out there. Little hard work. You know, when you start something new, there's some stress involved, but you're going to really do well. I'm done.
Do you mind if I go, Cleo? I'm gonna
Go ahead.
Thank you, and then I got to take my dog out again super quick because he's old and has a tiny bladder apparently. So anyhow,
And me too.
because he went out, but anyways, he drinks a lot of water. Anyways, so Star Midnight, I don't know anything about you. And I have one where I'm kind of being pulled a direction, but this could be read another way, but I'm just going to read it as what's So, Three of Wands in the past. So you had, actually, it's looking to me like you, I mean, there's another way to read this, but it's looking to me like you are possibly, you had a relationship possibly with a fire sign that left you pretty devastated. This person might have apologized or for whatever they did, or they were just not worthy of your affections to begin with. I'm going to say it that way in one way or another. You are you're coming through this, of course, but it has left some scars on you, that sort of thing. You're going to be okay, of course. You're still dealing with this, though. You're still battling this on some level. The overall energy is a 10 of Wands. So it's still a burden. It's still heavy on your heart. If that's not what this is a person or an energy, and there was something that you dealt with that was, it was emotionally involved, but it really was just ended up being more of a burden than any kind of real love that was yielded from it, is how I'm going to interpret this. So I have Three of Wands in the past. You felt very hopeful about this union situation. Maybe it wasn't even a relationship, but King of Wands is here we are in the present with the Ten of Swords. Not good. Your advice here is the Nine of Wands, and I have the Strength and the outcome, right? So you'll be all right, but you've got some wounds to lick, but you're going to be okay. Overall energy, like I said, is the Ten of Wands. You're still processing this. It's not a relationship. It's something else. I don't know what this is. I clarified the Ten of Wands with the Page of Cups, which for me, this is either an apology or this was pittance as far as love from this fire sign male. If that's what it was, or the energy of a fire sign male, or a strong placement of fire, or just portrayed that type of energy. If this isn't a love relationship, and maybe this is a while ago, but you're still dealing with it. You're still carrying the burden of it in some sort of way. And it could be a family member. It could have been another type of situation. But regardless, I feel like you were done dirty emotionally in some sort of way by this person, and you're still reeling from it, but you will get through it. And again, you just asked for a general reading. This is what came through for me, of something that you're processing that's in your energy right now. So that's my message.
Okay, so I get the same kind of, I'm just going by the energy that it's been hard, it's been difficult, but you're very resilient. And the trials and tribulations are coming to an end somehow, so that the future looks lighter. That's the energy I feel, lighter. But yes, you've been through some stuff, but it's not so much give up, fight. It's not a feeling like that. It's more like you're just going to go ahead and keep on keeping on. And because of that, as in time, actually not that long a time, sometime this year, I would guess, things lift. And I think, Val, didn't you say something about abundance?
Yeah.
So I see that down the road. That could be money. That could also be just a feeling, a better feeling. The situation has lifted. So you got good things to look forward to.
I thought a new person was coming in as well. So, I mean, that means they've gotten over the hump of that old stuff, and they've shifted into the new, bringing new things forward.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like it. Yes, something new. some lightening up.
Lightening up, right, lightening up, exactly. Yep.
And I'll throw in one more thing really quick, Gerald, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Because my dog, I rushed out.
Go for it. Okay.
The bottom of the deck. I see what Val's talking about. I have the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. I usually do 2. Sometimes I do 3, and we got the 9 of Cups here. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male. Doesn't have to be. Could also be a strong placement, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, whatever. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. That looks really nice. So just want to throw that out there. So that would be, yeah, the change that's coming, the karmic wheel turning, and you've got a king here to replace this. Yeah, you don't want a King of Wands clarified by Fish in a Cup. Yeah.
Okay, so Star Midnight. I have an urge to ask you, are you okay? This is a lot of information. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And I think it's one of those things I'm asking this is if you have a friend, a buddy, or something like that, you know, hang out together, have a phone call. It just feels a lot of overwhelm because of what's been going on. Lots of downloads, informations, opportunities. I want to encourage you to be willing to reach out to multiple people, because this is, you know, this is the working towards your well-being. You need to take care of you, and to calm, you know, and to calm the noise so that you can do that. So I just want to encourage you to pay attention to that, because I have the 8 of Wands, which is the fast moving card. So whatever is coming, it's going to be pretty quick. All 3 of you said things about new opportunities coming up. And then we have the Judgment card, which is an opportunity to where you're going to need to be able to look at something and understand how it fits into your big picture, or the big picture for others, and to be solid in who you are. Disappointment and betrayal in work environment. Okay. A lot of workplaces have somebody that you can talk to, and it's free and it's confidential. At least where I worked, you could do that. Okay, you are fine. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
That's good. And then the last card I have here is the Knight of Swords. And what's interesting about that is when, you know, we have this rush, this quick energy, we have this judgment, knowing what's right, knowing what's wrong from the big picture. I wonder if, I'll just say it. Avoid wielding a sword. Don't pull a sword unless you're actually meaning to use it.
Good advice.
Say something that can be mean, bitchy. Be very careful, because you cannot take that back.
Good advice.
The other thing is I don't know what's going on at work. You know, the disappointment and betrayal in the work environment. Somebody's going to fall on something they said, and it's going to come back and haunt them. And stay out of it. It's not yours.
There you go.
Your circuit, and not your monkey, not your circus.
Wise advice.
And because Allison did it, I'm going to. The 3 of Coins. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You stay in your lane. And if somebody asks you a question, answer the question that they asked you, not the question that is implied.
Only that question.
Yep, only that question.
Can I say one other thing? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't know you had more cards. Go.
No, I'm done. I'm just teasing. I'm done.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, now that we have some context, not changing my message, but I can adjust it a little bit. and say that this person, and again, this could just be an energy, right? And maybe it is, or this is a boss or whatever. I'm curious if you got some sort of apology for some foul behavior that was put at you with this King of Wands. And again, you're feeling whatever you're feeling at work, what this is. You are going to be okay. You're feeling kind of beat up from whatever it is that's going on. But like I said, you will pull through. It is a burden what's going on, like the overall energy. But again, at the bottom of the deck, and now this King of Pentacles, okay, this can be totally be a different job, right? So either something's going to change within your work. There's going to be a change at some point when, I don't know, unfortunately, don't do time. But it's all going to work out. I would say either there's going to be a change within the place where you work, or you're just going to go somewhere different. But with a Nine of Cups, it's going to be a positive change, right? And again, these don't have to be people. This can totally be energy, right?
Yeah.
And the King of Wands, as much as I love the King of Wands, he can,
and fiery.
So he can totally be, anyways, I'm not going to go all into that. But I feel like you've been offered something piddly, like a weak half meant apology or something for whatever's going on or something. I don't know. But anyhow, thank you for clarifying that. This still all makes sense. And I did say that a couple times. I don't know if this is a romance. I don't know. But yeah, there is change coming. You're strong. You'll hang in there. I'm sorry you're dealing with all this, but you know, Nine of Wands and strength. You'll be all right. Not making light of it, but it'll all work out. Hopefully sooner than later. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, it sounds like you've been the scapegoat. So in the end, either it's recognized that whatever you had to go through that was so difficult, that was hard, whatever that was. Somebody turns around and say, well, you know, it wasn't her, or what, you know, this is not who the problem was. It got blamed. Maybe it got blamed on you. But yeah, like Allison said, I mean, you might just end up in a different position or something, because as time goes by, you're going to be in a much better position. And
I think the apology is going to be after some more things are shown and discovered. And because you've exercised good judgment and you've remained true, you've kept to your task, it could actually work in your behavior.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely.
So, there you go. And we have, you know, this message is Aspasia Rising approved. Really strong, focused reading.
Oh, sorry. This could be you, this King of Pentacles, actually. It could be you. Okay. Yeah. I'm really done.
Sal is next. If Sal, and I think you're still here, and then we're going to finish it up, because people in the chat are talking about things like I think
dinner.
Michelle Marie is reading all your comments. All you're so clever. Currently, #bake lurking, because there was talk about cinnamon rolls on the live.
Now you're making me hungry, and I love peach pie or peach crumble. Oh my gosh, that's delightful. Carol, I truly.
Okay, so
corner of my mouth.
Sal, question. Father's Day just passed, and it's not something I ever celebrated, but my father has been on my mind. Is there a message he wants to give me? And Sal is also a baker. Oh, and Star Midnight said, okay, thank you all. It is taken, it can be taken to refer as work. And the other thing you mentioned, you were all right on. That's good. So, message from your dad, Sal.
Yeah, he came right in, and
you go.
What I got is a deep regret and sadness for whatever went on with you while he was alive, and he wants you to live in forgiving everything, because that will frees you up. When you forgive, it's really forgiving yourself. And so I know it's a hard leap, but when you forgive others, you're really forgiving yourself, and realizing whatever happened was on your divine path anyway. And they're playing a character in front of you. It's for you to learn something from them. And when you're off planet in another dimension, you're like, oh yeah, we picked a good one that time, didn't we? Because you're supposed to take lessons home from it. But he is actually coming through saying he wants you to live with peace and peace and harmony within, and not feel. And when you think of him, let go of any old regrets or feelings of hurt or pain. So that involves forgiveness, if that makes sense to you. That's what he's really coming through saying.
Okay.
And I think he's coming up in your awareness now. He's really impressing that upon you to let you be free of that burden.
I feel that same thing that Val, that you just talked about. The forgiveness thing is so important, and
Yeah.
especially after someone's passed, if you're still holding negative feelings towards that, let it go, because it's such a relief, and it just makes life so much nicer and easier. You can't go back in time. You can't confront that person. So, and it sounds like your father really wants you to be a happy person.
That's what it is. He wants you to release it.
That for some reason, I see him as a young man before I knew him.
That's the way people will come through. A lot of people that have passed always come back younger looking, and
Yeah.
They do.
Like in their 30s.
Like if it was me, I'd be coming back like when I was 28 or no, don't when you call on me, I won't be this age, so don't even look for me.
I see my mom, the way she looked little.
Yeah.
All right. Cleo, were you finished?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Allison?
I got she said we could call her Sal's, right? Or Sal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around. Yep. And I don't know anything if you guys had a good relationship, a bad relationship, or what. So I have to interpret this, but he definitely feels passionately about you now. I don't know if he did before as well, but this is what's going on now. There's tremendous passion for this connection, right? That's the overall energy. There's protection. I feel like he might be one of your guides now, and that might sound crazy, but I'm feeling that he has tremendous understanding about whatever took place on Earth between the two of you. It's had a big influence on him where he is now in reflection, right? He is here. He's a guide of yours. I don't know if either one of you are getting that or not, but if it's not necessarily a spirit guide, he's watching over. He's taking responsibility. He's stepping up.
Yes.
He's doing it now, and he's passionately doing this. I feel, and I just got goosebumps. He's trying to. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys were cool, if you weren't cool, if you were close, if you were distant, whatever. He is passionate about this connection. He wants to protect you. He understands what happens. He understands the influence as well that he had on your life, whether it be positive or negative. I'm feeling like it probably was negative, but I don't know. It could just be like from his lack of presence or something he did or whatever. At the bottom of the deck, I have compassion and depth. This is him. Mm-hmm. He has compassion about whatever it is. that happened or didn't happen or whatever. He has compassion for the situation. The depth is there. Again, I have passion is the overall energy. Is she said anything? I am so curious.
She said he was not a good man. And I want to jump in here right now with this because
he's working on it for sure.
As I pulled my cards, I'm like going, the first thing that came through, and I had to check it, and apologies for the bluntness, but he was a dick.
Okay.
He was not a nice guy. He had his own stuff to work at, and the feeling I have is there's a lot of collateral damage that was going on, or a whole lot of collateral lessons, however you want to look at it. But he was, he was not a good guy. Because I got, when I asked the question, I got Justice, the 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. It was just heated energy and lots of disappointment. It just built up.
And you pick your father to help you learn certain lessons so that as an adult you transcend whatever that lesson is giving you. And on the other side, these people aren't evil or rotten, they're their soul. So it's like they find that to go, okay, I'll be this role this time. And so, we'd save a lot of time if we could somehow grasp that and not feel personal assault from whatever. It's hard when it's a really horrible presentation.
Holding up a couple of cards there, Allison.
I mean, like,
you were holding up some cards, Allison. So.
I was just going to say, I mean, he does have the understanding of the influence that he had on your life, Sal. And again, he gets it. He gets it. I don't have the protection. This is like I feel like this is him trying the protection, which is why I say I'm wondering if he's a guide of yours now. He's wanting to do what he can from the other side for you. This feels very sad. I didn't say that before, but there's sadness. It's like, because when I first looked at it, I felt like kind of like, but again, I didn't know if that was you, if it was him, it was whatever. And I'm just now starting to be able to read stuff and get a little bit of emotion off stuff, which is really cool, but this isn't about me. He's wanting to protect you now. He didn't protect you then. He's wanting to do what he can now. He's wanting to make up for whatever he did. And again, he understands the influence that he had on you. There is compassion here. He has gone deep with this. And the next card is sensitivity. He's in remorse.
Well, and it's no coincidence that when it comes to your mind, when your dad comes to your mind, he is trying to make a connection with you. So he's regretful about certain things, and the thing with forgiveness for yourself, applying forgiveness to him, it is going to really free up a lot of emotions, a lot of regrets for you. So yeah, just keep in mind when that comes to your mind, think about, well, what's he doing here now? And just kind of relax and see if you can kind of pick up on what he's trying to say to you, because he is sorry. He is sorry.
Yeah.
He is sorry. He's such a dick, but he was, and he can't go back and change it, but he doesn't, and he doesn't want you to be like him. And I don't get the vibe at all that you are like that, but he knows that he didn't do some of the right things. And that's why he's contacting you.
Regardless of how you feel. I mean, Michelle Marie has put in some stuff about karma and balancing, and there's still not there's a lot of remorse. So I'm going to read my 3 remaining cards, because what I got is the reason he's on your mind is because when you're asleep, he's actually whispering to you all of the things that he wished he had said. And I'm feeling really emotional about this, because what's happening is he's not saying it in a way that you can hear it. And that's actually making him try harder, because what he's doing is he's really, really trying to fill your emotional cup, the void that is that he created.
That's it, Sally. The bottom line is filling your emotional cup up to full. That's what it is about. So that forgiveness frees up that ability to fill that cup to full.
Yeah. What'd you have, Allison?
I just drew 2 more cards, and Sal's I got awaken and transformation.
There you go.
And I know it doesn't help whatever he did, but he's trying to do what he can do from the other side. He's trying.
Yeah.
And the last card,
yeah,
the last card that I have is the 6 of Cups. This is oftentimes a nostalgia, family, reminiscing, and if you have not actually had a conversation basically where he has to sit there and listen to you yell at him and everything, I might suggest doing that. There's people who can
do it now.
Who can help.
That is excellent therapy. Just
I've forgiven him
everything you ever wanted to say. Get it all out. Every emotional thing you never got to say it.
Yeah.
And I also, to this, I've forgiven him many times, but there's always more.
Yeah.
You need to cut yourself a break too.
Yeah.
He was not this way because of who you were. He was the way he was because of the way he is, or the way he was. So, yeah, you're getting a lot of support. Oh, the Honoponopono prayer. I can never remember that.
Yeah.
Sending hugs. It's hard to understand the karmic lessons we need to learn from a bad parent. So, and they use that. Okay.
Yeah,
very good.
That's awesome, Sally.
Wow,
that was big.
Yeah.
That was deep.
Thank you for letting us read for you, Sal. That was truly a gift. And as you think about this and, take it in small chunks.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot. I mean, I've never had somebody come through and actually tell me they weren't a nice person.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. I hear you.
Can't argue with that.
So, and you know what? It is a tough one to end on, but there was a lot of hope in that reading. There's a lot of light in that. So,
yep. And probably for multiple people too. I felt like that was
I think so, yeah.
But Daryl, that cup you had and flowing over, being filled, that is like the perfect card to end on, because it really shows what is going to be Sally's future when she lets go of all this. You are going to feel like a new person, really.
It's a new level of things. I was trying to find it.
Really is a new level of things, and that's love. That cup is just filled with love. Yes.
There you go. And what's great is it comes from multiple angles.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I mean, you can't get a better. That's the end right there, because you end up with all this love and overflowing. Yeah.
There you go. A reading was healing for a lot of us.
Yeah.
A lot of love and perspective in that reading. Linda De Gonzalez said, I'm in need of a nice bubble bath right now. Oh, and here you go. There's redemption in that reading.
Yes.
So, and sending love and strength. So,
yeah.
Well, I think, I'm hoping that the Mystic Four has not disappointed you.
I hope not.
Yeah, it got really long, but we tried to cover everybody, and
Yeah.
you guys had great questions, and
Beautiful.
yeah, it was very good.
Beautiful.
Yay!
So, and for those of you who are watching, thank you. Like and subscribe because it's free, and everybody's channels are linked below. And yeah, it resonated. It was very powerful. So there you go. And I'm going to play our exit video because you know I did an exit video too.
So cool.
I am excited.
And, you know.
So we
Can't
say
wait.
everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Except Cleo's. Give Cleo a chance. She'll get it. She'll get it.
All right, whatever.
So, yeah, Michelle, stick with us. We'll be doing this again. So, all right. On the outro, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.